Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The Bears offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening, turning it on? They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Coming out with it, it's Barnes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Looking for space. It's Moncrief. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Finds his man, it's Barnes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Fighting off the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
The offense changing the play. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Looking for room at the 30. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snap it to the back. Finding an escape route. Gets it past the marker. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it set up on the outside. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to return it. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's out.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pulls and fires complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bucks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Non-end receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the...
Reels it in down the left side. Wide open space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
Number 27
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
The option look. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. But he can't get away again. And down he goes. And the trickeration is not so tricky. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls it in. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got him. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Fights off a defender. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Yeah, Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Grab on the left. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking down the middle. Found the spot in the defense. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Baylor! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the catch. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
He's on the loose. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Working that wide receiver screen. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's send out the kicker here. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just... Got his man on the right. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Bears are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. And he's still running after the move. He goes out of bounds at the 25, and this offense has an explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. This defense might be reeling after those last 2, and now facing 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. With the run on 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moncrief. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bucks. Fit it in the window for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time on target. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Using his feet to buy time. And the pass is incomplete as the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now rolling to the left. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Bears want to crank the tempo. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Baylor! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Wide open downfield. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature.
Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's gone free. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some.
Brings it down on the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Buffaloes want to move quickly.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close.